So here's number 14 from the Unit 3 review. You have two binomials, so basically you are just going to FOIL them. So here I go. Root 3 times root 3. Remember, that's root 9. And I can write that down if that makes you feel better, but root 9 is just 3, but here we go. And then you do, so that's f, remember it's FOIL. So outside, you're going to do, that's negative 2 times root 3. You don't multiply the roots 2 times the 3 because 2 isn't under the square root. And then you multiply these two together for the I inside, negative 4 root 3. And then your last, negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. So let's simplify. This is a 3. I mean, I can take every single step here. And then let's look at your like terms. You have a 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8 is 11. And now you can add these together. Why? Because they both have a root 3. So what's a negative 2 minus 4? That's a negative 6, and it would be root 3. This would be the same if I asked you, what's negative 2x minus 4x? You would tell me that's negative 6x, where x is like your root 3. So this right here is your answer because, remember, order of operations, you're multiplying before you're adding or subtracting. So don't do 11 minus 6. The other one that someone had a question on was number 18, and there are a couple ways to do this one. I'm going to simplify the denominator first. So I know that 4 goes into 20, and 4 is a perfect square. So I hope you're following. Oh boy, it got blurry there. So what is the square root of 4? The square root of 4 is 2, and there's a root 5 left. So now remember we talked about this. It's called rationalizing the denominator. So you have to multiply by whatever square root you don't want anymore in the denominator, and I don't want that root 5. So here I go. Remember, you're really going to do root 3 times root 5. What's root 3 times root 5? They're both radicals, so I multiply the numbers. That's root 15. What's negative root 5 times root 5? That's negative root 25, which is just 5. And then down here, 2 times a 1 is 2. What's root 5 times root 5? Root 25. I know a lot of you like to write it that way. So let's simplify. This is root 15. There are no perfect squares that go into 15. What's the square root of 25? 5. What's the square root of 25? 5. So it's 2 times 5 down here. Really showing you every step. So I have root 15 minus 5 all over 10. You cannot simplify that 5 and 10 because the 10 also belongs to the square root of 15.